Good morning. How you guys doing today? Welcome to Thursday, March the 14th, 2024. We're halfway through the third month of the year. I don't know if you've recovered yet from New Year's Eve, but we're into the middle of March now. If you're waking up from a coma, holy crap, is time flying by. My God, welcome all to the program from wherever you are on this wonderful planet. I appreciate you so much being here with me today. Thank you, and I hope you get richer today. Like, can't believe this is wonderful, folks. Never a dull moment in this world in which we live. We got all kinds of stuff going on as usual. I'm here to try to explain to you in plain English what's happening. I'm trying to fill you in on how stock option trading works so that you can score some nice returns. Congratulations, by the way, goes out to a bunch of new viewers here that have joined us in the last couple of weeks now. In the last month, quite a number of you are grabbing class number 1 and class number 2 and class number 3. You're doing this. You're showing yourselves, I want to understand how to write options and make money. And I can tell it's working because one, new names are showing up. And then what's happening is a few weeks after people start with the classes and hang out here a while, I start getting private emails. People say, I wrote my first option last week and I did this. Am I okay on this trade, or should I make an adjustment on it? Or what do you think the rate of depreciation will be on these contracts? Can you help guide me? And I'm getting questions from people that I know are taking classes, and they're asking me questions that are available to them. The answers are coming in the next couple of classes they're taking. So they're on it. They're riding the wave. They're surfing in, and it's really exciting. I cannot tell you how gratifying it is for an instructor like this, to see the transformation of people's comments to me, whether they're on the air right here like this, or the comments that come to me from emails. Who'll say to me, "Wow, I'm doing this and I'm wondering about that, and I'm wondering about the questions that I'm now starting to get are so much more advanced than the first questions I used to get from these folks just a month ago, 2 months ago." And it just shows me the learning curve is really coming on for some of you folks. You are really taking to this, and it's really working for you. And I'm just, man, I'm pretty excited. So keep up the great work, everybody. This is fabulous. Honeybee, today I'll buy back some calls which expire tomorrow. Even though they're in the money, I'm not worried because I'll turn right around and write new calls for a higher strike 3 or 4 weeks out in time for more money. Exactly. The ultimate turnover, the rollover, you win anyway. Beachway, Alberta, you're going to need a larger ruler. Tom Kaufman, Bruce, I just subscribed yesterday. I saw your name pop up. I was looking up the membership roles, and Tom Kaufman was there. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here, and I'm glad you're part of the family. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you all who have joined this channel, who are upgrading your membership from regular level, chilling with Uncle Bruce level, to becoming a Gold Bagel member. We did our primetime show last night at 7 o'clock Eastern time. For those of you who become Gold Bagel members today or tomorrow or the day after, you can go now back and look at reruns of primetime shows or anything on the channel. So that's good stuff. Thank you all, and congratulations, and welcome to the party, everybody. Hector, Tom, welcome to the party. That's the thing about this group. We welcome new members with open arms. Yesterday was significant. I don't know who did it, but someone did it. It was a good thing yesterday. A significant thing happened yesterday. We now have more Gold Bagel members on this channel than we've ever had in the history of this channel. Now that's a big deal for me. This for me is a huge deal. When I launched the Gold Bagel membership level, that was done, I believe, at the end of 2022, December or something, 2022. And the first month or 2, that's where you get a bunch of signups. I had a number of people upgrade their membership from chilling to gold level. And we hit our highest level of gold members about a month or two into that new level being offered. And then typically what happens is it now fluctuates. And at that time, that I was going from 2 shows a day to 1 show a day. I was adjusting my schedule. And so I was losing members as things were kind of calming down because we were over that initial GameStop wave of craziness, coming into a more specialized channel, how to write options. And so we leveled off, and then and now we've had the memberships have been growing here now for several months, quite noticeably. And the first thing that happened was Gold Bagel members outnumbered Chillin members. That took place early this year, first couple of days of January. And now the growth has gone to the point where the gold level memberships are at the highest level ever. I've never had this many Gold Bagel level members before. The number I will keep secret, but this is so humbling, and it's so just so exciting. And Jen is just going, well, you're doing something right, because if you're growing the Gold Bagel level members faster than the Chillin members, and they're both climbing, and you're at the new all-time high for gold, well, what are you telling them? Well, it's obvious what's happening here. People are finding that by becoming option writers, they have a different game plan for their accounts. They're making money doing option writing that they've never done this before. Dream of stuff, sold cash secured puts for the first time. I'm optimistic on this. Beautiful. Welcome. So people are obviously doing option trading or option writing, and are going, I've never had this happen before. I used to always chase hot tips. I would be told by so and so, or I'd read an article about such and such or whatever, and I just jump into a stock and hope it would go up. And sometimes I was right. A stock would go up. I wouldn't sell it though, because I'd be greedy, or I'd be told, oh, it's going to double. Yeah, it's going to go up again, and then it wouldn't. And I didn't know when to get out. I didn't know what to do next, and I was lost. Where here, I have a mission. I have a game plan. The game plan is to write an option, knowing that it will expire at a certain point in time. It dies. This trade is a limited time offer that I'm making to a gambler out there. And I already have my exit strategy. The clock, the stopwatch is my exit strategy. I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to wonder when will I get out of this trade or how, what. I just have to figure out what level I want to get out at. I wrote an option for $5 or $2 or $1.80 or whatever the price was. How low does it go, and when do I just get out of this trade and take the profit? Like, I have to decide now what profit I want. What? When did that? That's a new normal. I like this game. I like this game of determining a profit level and taking it. I've never had this problem before. This is good stuff. Welcome everyone to the show. Jason Laws, if I subscribe, when should I expect my first order of bagels to show up? Can you help me out with this? No, don't have an answer on that. Thank you all for being here. Stock markets with Bruce will go public. Initiate a cap call deal and become the Oracle of Palm Desert. Well, how about that? Anyway, TJ, the Wall Street deal. How's it going? Look, that's a neat little avatar you got there. Everyone keeps talking about Uncle Bruce, so I thought I'd give it a listen. Well, thank you. Thank you for popping in. Look, I have a face for radio. All right, that's it. This is as pretty as it gets. Okay, I did shave yesterday, so there's only 1 day of growth here, so that's not too bad. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I'm not beholden to any entity out there. And I'm 68 years old, and I just tell you what I think, and I try to do it in plain English. That's the story. And if I can turn you into an option writer, where you're a casino and you are selling rental time on a slot machine to gamblers, you could do rather nicely. But anyway, stick around, you'll figure it out. Thank you all for being here. Look, the Dow is up 107 points in the pre-market. Great. It's about a quarter of a point. S&P's up 9.5 points, just short of a fifth of a point. And NASDAQ's up 45 points right now, up a quarter of a point as well. Oil is up 78 cents a barrel at $80.50 in West Texas. Okay. The title of the show, How the SoFi Capped Call Financing Deal is Dominating the Corporate Bond Market. All right. In the last year, but in certainly the last 3 months, there has been a wave of these capped call financing deals announced and executed by bond firms that do bond trading. Usually the investment bankers of New York, the big boys. And it's been surprising to me to see who's doing it, what firms are using this cap call financing deal to raise cash. I think it's brilliant. It's a brilliant move, and it's brilliant on so many levels, because what's happening here that I love, I really liked about this deal, is that the public company is getting a number of things in this package. I can just see the CEO of a company and the directors listening to the pitch from the Wall Street broker, the investment banking guys at Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, all the big, like the players, the big boys are coming in going, okay, we have a thing here that you may want to take a look at that might work for your corporation. Okay, well, what do you got? Well, we like your company. We like the business your company is in. We think you're on to a pretty good winning scenario. We like the way you manage your business. We like the way you're growing your business. But we also understand that your shares are underperforming. They are not industry leaders. You can't compete for attention against NVIDIA, and you can't compete for attention against Google and Apple and Microsoft. The Magnificent Seven are dominating everything. So you're never going to be, you're not that kind of a company. You're not worth $200 billion. You're a $5 billion company. You're a $2 billion company. You're a $12 million company. You're less than a $100 billion company. Like even with Coinbase, you're a $60 billion market cap company. But we have something here that might help you on several levels, and we thought we'd bring this to your attention. Number one, we note that studying your business and studying your financials, which are all publicly filed through the SEC, you have so many shares outstanding, you have so many preferred shares outstanding, you have so many loans outstanding. This is the cash position of your company. This is your cash flow. These are your projections. We note that you have debt outstanding that is costing you anywhere from 3 to 12% interest, depending on what you've got. And you have so many shares outstanding, of which these are free trading and these are held for because of insiders. We can offer you a scenario where we can raise cash very quickly for you that you will pay interest on from 0% up to like 1.5%, 2%, maybe. You will be able to offer the individuals, the institutions that are coming to you. These are not small shareholders. These are institutional investors. You'll be able to offer them a very small interest rate return, but you'll be able to offer them stock in your company at a premium price above what you're trading at if certain conditions are met with regards to the value of your stock overall, which will make all your shareholders happy, by the way. And you won't even have to issue stock from your treasury. In other words, you're going to reallocate your free floating shares that are out there now from one set of investors to another set of investors. And that reallocation will cost you virtually nothing. It'll cost you very little money. And we can do all this in a week. What? A week? What? There are companies, like, for example, like SoFi. If they wanted to do a stock buyback program, okay, they wouldn't be able to do one now because they don't have enough cash in the hand to do that. That would be impractical right now for them to do. They're better off using their cash to grow their loan portfolio, do more business. The most they could do, the most they could buy back is 47.5 million shares. 5% of the entire existing stock is all they can buy back. 5%. Well, there's almost a billion out, so almost 50 million shares is what they could buy back. You want to buy back 50 million shares of SoFi? 50 million times $7-8 a share, $350-400 million. That has to come out of SoFi's bank account, out of their treasury. They don't want to do that. The brokers are coming to SoFi saying, well, I'll tell you what, we'll put a deal together for you that could take up to 100 million shares that are out there now and reallocate them to institutional investors instead. So you have 900 million free trading approximately shares. We could definitely find investors that will take 100 million of those off your hands, ballpark, and they won't be on the market for years. And we won't allocate those shares to other investors unless your stock is at least $9.45 a share, and it has to trade at least at $12.29 a share in order to that even to happen. And it's your call when you want to do it. You, the public company, control it, not the investor. You decide when to convert the debt into stock at those prices. Would that interest you? These public companies are going, well, for us to buy 100 million shares on the open market will run us at $750 a share, $750 million. We don't have $750 million. No, you don't worry about that at all. We'll make arrangements with this cap call transaction to make this all work for you. So one, you get to get a bunch of cash right now for virtually no interest, like 1/4 of what the Treasury bill would be going for 4.2% or whatever the hell that is. That's one. You have this, you can retire existing debt that you're paying 5, 8, 10, 12, whatever you're paying on that. You get rid of that, which improves your bottom line instantaneously. 3, you have working capital left over that you can use for whatever you want to use it for. 4, your stock position is lowered as far as public traded stock is lowered and is reallocated into long-term hands. In other words, these day traders and flippers and shorters will have fewer shares to play with, to manipulate your market with, because you're taking that off the street. And we'll be happy to help you do that, because we know that if we help you take 100 million shares off the market, we screw the short sellers for you. We screw them up, because all of a sudden, all those shares shorted, 100 million of the shares that they could have bought back, they can't buy back. It's gone. It's not about. They have to buy back their short positions from all the other shareholders that are out there. And maybe, just maybe, they've shorted so many shares they can't get all the stock back unless they themselves run the market by 50% just to get out. And we're going to make life miserable for these guys, because we're going to put stock into the hands of all kinds of institutions. And a whole bunch of these institutions, guess what they're going to probably do? They're likely going to just buy your stock on the open market after they close the deal with you. They know that the money they just handed over to you guys is going to turn into stock at $9.45 until it goes to $12.29. And so they're going to buy up stock at $7, $8, $9, $10 in the next few weeks, in the next few months. They're just going to buy up stock on top of the stock they're getting already. That's what smart investment outfits do. Are you interested? What public company is going to say no to this? Why would you say no to a deal like this? This is sweet. You don't have to issue stock from the Treasury. You're not diluting the company. Your entire conversion of stock is funded by a capped call option that's rising in value, that funds the entire shift of paper for debt that's existing paper as it is. I mean, what? Pretty good move. Improving earnings of the company instantaneously, adding working capital to the balance sheet. My question would be, as a CEO or directors, after we digest all this, would be, can we do another one? Like, once we get the first one done, could we do another one, say 6 months from now, 3 months from now, a year from now? Could we do a bigger one? Wow. Like, the first deal we did got rid of some debt we had lying around, and we have some working capital. Now, could we do a second one that brings in nothing but working capital, nothing but added cash, to expand our loan portfolio business, our credit card business, our brokerage division, our 401k management division, our Roth IRA department, and on and on. I mean, yeah, we're interested. For damn sure we're interested. And can we do a deal that would take 200 more million shares off the street into the hands of institutional investors that have 10-year windows of time before they do anything? They're going to sit back and go, hey, we were giving you money for 5 years for 1%. We're happy holding the stock for 5 years. We'll even hold it for 10, because if the stock goes to $20 a share and we're in at $9.45, Why would we want to get out at 11 or 12 bucks? We're not interested in a flip. We're interested in long-term capital growth for our pensioners, our mutual fund holders, our ETF followers, our personal hedge fund that we're running for our billionaires. Yeah, we want an IPO kind of a deal here. This is an IPO investment for us. This is the juiciest IPO investment out there. We have never been approached, these institutions will say. We've never been approached before by Wall Street where they say, hey, would you like to invest in an up-and-coming company? We'll pay you interest to have an interest level in this company that will turn into stock. We've never been offered interest on our money before. We've been offered stock at a set price. And then we have to wait 1 to 4 years for this IPO process to finally get done based on market conditions. And we never know until the day you do the damn IPO if the IPO is even going to happen, because IPOs have died on the operating table just as the brokerage firm is bringing an IPO to the market, because Russia invaded Ukraine, or because interest rates just suddenly went up, or there was a housing crisis in America, or something came up where IPOs died. There were dozens and dozens and dozens of IPOs worth a total of $50 billion of financing all ready to go, and they all got pulled at the last minute. This is what institutions are dealing with all the time with these IPOs. Here, the institution is going, wait a minute, let me get this straight. You got a company that's trading on the market right now, and the stock's at Sofi is $7, $8, $9 a share. They're growing at 40% like a quarter. They have 8 million members now, clients. They're going to go to 10 million in the next year. We know SoFi Stadium and all this stuff. We know about these guys. You're telling me I can put 10 million, 20 million on the table, but no more than that, because they're spreading this deal out. And you're going to give me 1.25% interest on my money. Okay, well, I'll lose money because I'm getting 4.5 from a treasury yield, but okay. But in exchange for that, you're telling me I'm going to end up with $9.45 stock if the stock goes to $12.29. And you've put a cap call transaction together for these guys where they have a call option on their own stock. And if the shares reach $14.54, they can flip the entire stock debt deal over at no cost to them. And they're using existing shares to give me stock. I'm getting stock from the free float. I'm not helping them dilute. How much can I have? Can I buy this stock once I do this deal? Yeah, sure. As soon as this deal's done, you can buy shares on the open market if you want to average down from $9.45. I mean, if you can buy this stuff at $7.50, $7.60 a share, $8 a share, and you have a $9.45 conversion price, you want to buy 10 million shares, you're going to get 10 million shares. You buy 10 million shares now, and you've got an $8.50 average price on your whole thing, or however it works out. Up to you. You can buy the stock past $9.45 if you want, because if it goes to $12.29, this deal can now happen, that you will get your stock at $9.45. Are you motivated that the stock goes to $12.29 on SoFi? Yes, you are, along with all the other institutions. Do you think that maybe, and I'm going to ask you folks, do you think that maybe 50 institutional investors, or whatever the number is, that bought this deal for SoFi are now telling all their friends about SoFi and how great they are? You think they're not? You think they might be motivated to talk up the stock amongst all of their pals? Yeah, I would say so. Imagine if there's a hedge fund out there with 100 investors in it that have put together $50 billion or something like that. These 100 investors are now being told about the SoFi deal that they're into now. You're into SoFi through this vehicle. We were invited in by Goldman Sachs. We're in on this deal. 100 investors that are all very wealthy and have got connections longer than our arms. Can you imagine the Rolodex these people have? They now are motivated that SoFi shares go up to $12.29 and higher. You think there might be some buying coming into this stock in the next few months, and so not overnight. It doesn't have to happen first thing in the morning. This is the new normal. This is the new long-term game plan. SoFi has now been adopted as a winning stock, as a up-and-comer, as a must-have investment stock, investment play by some very heavy, heavy, heavy hitters at all their pals. And these folks don't brag about it. They don't put billboards up on anywhere. They very discreetly put the word out to their network of friends when they're ready to do so. Now, look, if I'm one of the 100, and I find out from my manager, who's managing, 500 million of my money, yeah, we just got into this little SoFi deal. It was a small deal. I mean, we got 50 billion we're managing here. We just got into a $750 million deal, and the guy's going to call and say, "Why are you bothering me with this little nickel and dime deal?" Like, well, I wanted you to be aware of what this deal really is about. And so now the investor is listening, going, "So what did you do? And then what's going to happen? And this is going to work and then they're going to do that, and this is that and that." Well, that sounds like a pretty interesting deal for everybody. I mean, the existing shareholders have got to be thrilled. As this stock starts to move, they're going to be thrilled. The company is thrilled. The balance sheet looks great. This is a win-win everywhere. Yeah, and the advisor is going to say, if they want to do another one of these, we're going in. We're telling them they should do a $2.5 billion second one. So hopefully in the next quarter, maybe they'll do another one, and that'll take this thing to $30 a share. And now our little $10 million investment will become $40 million. And we add it to the stock, and that'll turn into another $40 million. We'll walk away with $100 million on this deal. It still doesn't change the $50 billion structure of the whole thing, but this is the kind of deal that now will catch fire. And that's why now we're seeing Coinbase, and then there's the Uber deal, and these other deals see more. This is the new normal, because IPOs are dead. Reddit is trying to go public right now with an IPO. You can see how much trouble Reddit is having right now. That deal hasn't closed. That deal is being talked about on the media. Reddit's brokers and backers are hyping the stock any way they can to let the world know, oh, Reddit could someday make money. They don't even make money. Reddit does not make a profit. And they're having trouble selling the deal because guess what, people? Who is offered the stock on the IPO, and who are the individuals that buy the shares after it is an IPO and it's open trading? SAPs, the public, you guys, you're the ones offered Reddit at the very end of the train. You didn't get the offer on Reddit when it was an IPO candidate 2 years ago. You didn't get insider stock. You didn't get any kind of deals. And these institutional investors out here who are buying the Uber deal, they're buying the SoFi deal, they're buying the Rocket Lab deal, they're buying the Coinbase deal, they're going to do, there's many others. These guys are going, don't even call me about the Reddit deal. I don't want the Reddit IPO. I don't want to be the second last guy in. I want to be the first guy in. Why don't you call me about Reddit maybe a year or two from now, when Reddit is going to do a cap call transaction deal as a public corporation? And you show me where the stock is at that time, and then you show me a 30% premium and another 30% premium and a doubling premium on that cap call transaction. And I might consider getting into that deal, because at least you'll pay me some bloody interest on my money. Right now, I don't want in on this deal. This is the difference between an IPO and these capped call deals. This is why this capped call financing kind of deal is dominating Wall Street. It's going to become a big part of the future. And I'm asking myself, there are candidates out there that should be doing this deal, like cruise lines, who are in debt up to their eyeballs at 10, 12, 14%. There are outfits out there who have very expensive debt that they're carrying right now that could, in a way, eliminate a bunch of their expensive debt by doing a cap call transaction deal instead. To me, it's an absolute no-brainer, but time will tell. And maybe while I'm speaking to you, there may well be 20 cap call deals being haggled out right now with 20 other public companies. It could well be going on. And it's just a matter of how big and what terms and conditions and what interest rate and what conversion level and blah, blah, blah. And back and forth they're going. That could well be part of it. And of course, it's possible that the lenders, the ones with the money, are saying, look, We'll raise you $2 billion on a cap call deal, but you have to take $1 billion of that money and pay off these IOUs. You can't use all $2 billion for something else you want to do. You got to take $1 billion off of your debt load that is costing, whatever. Or your bonds that you issued 2 years ago and 3 years ago, they're trading at 50 cents on the dollar. Okay, we have to get those off the street. You've got to get rid of them. You've got to retire that debt and eliminate it from existence. Because if you do that, you eliminate debt from the street, your common equity goes up in value because the common shareholders now don't have preferreds in front of them. They are the equity of the company, and that raises their status, you see. This is what's happening at Sofi. What's lost in the ether here is the $600 million of bonds that they did convert into stock at $972, which no one is talking about. That's $600 million of preferreds gone. 320 of preferreds we do talk about that are 12.5% interest going to 17.5% interest. Add that to the 900, you've got 600. You have $920 billion in bonds, 920 million in bonds that have been eliminated in front of the common shareholders for Sofi. The common shareholders of Sofi, have just seen their book value go up, their asset value go up. They don't have others in front of the line ahead of them in a preference position. This is huge. This is mega huge. Accountants are going, wow. Of course, accountants are boring, and so no one listens to them. But that's what's going on. The street doesn't get it. And that's the reality. Why is the stock $7.40 a share? Street doesn't get it. They can't get their heads around it because it's complicated. It's not simple. It's kind of like writing options. On the one hand, I tell you that you could write an option for $4 and then down the road buy it back for $1.10, and the difference is yours. That sounds really simple, doesn't it? Sounds so easy. How do you do that? Well, you got to do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. You have to understand how this works. You have to know that. You need something. You need something to understand something called stink bids, stink offers. You need to understand. In some cases, if you're involved in poor man covered calls, you have to understand the 90-10 rule. You have a lot of stuff to learn. 17 lessons of stuff to learn. It's not that simple. Just walking on into Wall Street and saying, "I'm here to make a bunch of money." And I've got 15 minutes to learn it, and I got to go back to my business, mowing lawns. Help me out. It doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. The folks at Wall Street are very complicated people with very complicated businesses, very sophisticated, and you have got to give yourself at least a chance to understand what the hell they're doing, so you can figure out how you are going to do what you're going to do to take your pound of flesh out of this business. Hang around here a while. Hang out with these folks here, especially the members. And I think you'll absorb enough information, tons of it, to start writing options, to start making some money. And on Sofi, you're writing cash secured puts. That's what you're going to do. If you want to write options on Sofi, cash secured puts. And I am shocked that we're still at $7.40 a share, but I'm delighted because you still have time. You didn't miss it, but the market will catch on. And there will be a day where, it might be tomorrow, might be next week, where we're just talking. And the pre-market on Sofi is up $160 a share. It's over. You missed it. It's gone. And there will be the inevitable. I should have listened to you. I could have written 20 more of those, but I didn't do it. Welcome to human nature. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you what's going on in plain English. Doing the best I can with what little I have, especially on the hair side of things. Very little there. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Thank you for popping in here. Let me know, where are you watching me from, you guys? Where are you located? Are you in the USA? What city? Are you in out of Canada? Are you out of Europe? Are you out of Asia? Where are you watching me from? Thank you all for being part of this broadcast. We have 119 thumbs ups coming in. I appreciate that. 369 brave souls have decided to join this show. Thank you all very much. The comments right now are open for commentary, as long as you please keep it PG rated and so on. We would appreciate that. We're going to go member only comments in about 20 odd minutes from now, as we always do. So during trading time, if you have any questions regarding specific option trades or whatever, then that's reserved for members only. And I thank you, if you are a member of this channel, very much for being a loyal follower and a backer, in effect, a sponsor of this channel. My sponsors are the members. Really, that's the bottom line. I do have a sponsorship, but it's with individual viewers. They are my sponsors, and I feel loyal to them, not to a corporate brand, because I don't have any corporate brands that back me. It's funny, I haven't had any phone calls. I don't get phone calls from like Coca-Cola or from Apple or these outfits, because I use Apple products to do what I do. I drink Coca-Cola all the time, diet caffeine-free Coke, and I don't get anyone contacting me from these companies going, man, you're just hyping us all the time. You're great. We'd love to sponsor your channel. You don't do that. They like the free shoutouts, I guess. I can see why. Anyway, there you go. Look at this. Where are they from? Oh my God, look at where they're from. Oh my God, look at this. Cody, how you doing there, buddy? Kiloa, Hong Kong. Adam is here. USA, New York City. Olang, Malaysia. Welcome from Malaysia. St. Pete, says James. Ivan is here from Texas. Tom, Ireland, and it's raining. Judge is here from Pompton Plains, New Jersey. Quinton is here from Detroit. Patman, Northern Colorado. Cow Tipper's here. Jersey Shore. Finally, spring feels like it's hitting here. 60s and sunny. Nice. Danielle, Reno. Cody, I'm Texas. Lizzie, checking in from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's over 30 degrees at night. Warm here. Welcome, Malaysians. Realized Profits, Dallas. Real insider buying stock on March 11. Not sure if purchase or compensation. Alberto, Oklahoma City. Alberto G. Don 5, Pasadena, California. White Feather. Fossilberry, I meant cash secured puts, not spreads. But by all means, you should trade how you like. Real, I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Peg, baby, from the Peg. Southern California says, I'm really just JR. Mel Smith, New York. Larry, Washington, D.C. Big T, hello from an NL. Today, a nice early spring day, sunny 18 to 1, back to windy weather. Is this Newfoundland from the NL? Not sure what that means. Alberto, Polygamy, New York. Swamp Chicken is here. Scarsdale, New York. Mazda, Miata, Corvette. Being a Sofi shareholder is hard work and on the pocketbook. NG Gamer, I'm here from Virginia. The Triz, hey man, checking in from Charlotte, North Carolina. Stock, men, Mark, yo, Nala, do you mod the whole financial universe? What's going on here? TJ, the wheel deal, $9.99 donation. Thank you very much. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I don't have the experience you do, but I've done pretty well selling puts and calls. I love to do a podcast with you sometime. My subs keep bugging me to ask you. Well, thank you for the comment. Appreciate it. Send me a private email. That would be the best way to reach me. You can get at me here. Here's my email address. It's also down below in the description. But yeah, fire me an email. And who knows? I don't have a lot of time, but you never know. And thank you for your comment. Let's see. And thank you for the donation. That's just fabulous. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, tell it like it is. Like an old man returning soup at a deli. Triz, question. How do you like July? Credit put spreads. Depends on what it is you're writing on. I'm not sure. Again, to do credits put spreads, you can be 2 weeks out, you can be a month out, 6 weeks out, 8 weeks out. On something like NVIDIA, you might be 2 to 4 weeks, 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. To go to July, August might be a bit far for NVIDIA. You'd really want to be careful on that. On the other hand, the spread might be so good because of the time value of the contract. You got to study the option chains. Again, this is where the training comes in classes and so on. Stephen, Santee, California, stock man. Hey, TJ, you are on today. The Big T, Netherlands, 1. Naples, Florida, hot like that. Richard is here from Corona. Nobody. Hey, Uncle B. I think one of the reasons Sofi is other influencers keep broadcasting there is a 7% dilution. They think there is, but the reality here is that the shares they used to retire these preferred shares, so 600 million of them, was already factored in on capital outstanding. What isn't realized is on the audited financials, when the auditors do all their assessments and all the calculating, they figure out how many shares of preferreds are out there and how many commons that could become. They calculate how many commons are out there, and then they come up with shareholder allocated value. But they don't warn, but they'll mention, and if you ever talk to an auditor, they will make it plain as day. Used to be your stockbroker used to do this for you. They would say, look, the company's great and all, and there's 900 million shares out, but there are also these preferreds out. They take priority over common shareholders in case of a bankruptcy, a case of a calamity, whatever. Preferred shareholders are preferred shareholders, and they have rights over and above common shareholders. When a company eliminates preferred shareholders and only has common shareholders, if that's the end game here, this is a good thing. And that's what this is all about. Forget about this dilution factor. Throw that out the window. It's irrelevant. The other thing to remember, however, they issued 61 million shares to make this stuff go away, whatever the number was, at $9.72 a share. Okay. So if you have common stock now at $9.72 a share and it goes to $9.73, are you clicking your heels and getting out? No. You were already a preferred shareholder for zero interest for the last 3 years. You are clearly a long-term, likely institutional investor. You're now an institutional investor with common stock at $9.72. You also are aware that a deal was just done for $750 million plus an option at $9.45 a share, exercisable at $12.29 a share. It has to go there. You're not selling your set $9.72 stock. You know it has to go to $12.29, and you also know that the deal isn't going to close until the stock reaches $14.54, because at $14.54, that's when Sofi can do the deal financially without it diluting their stock. So you're a wise, smart, institutional investor. You're not selling your stock at $9.73, $9.75. You're looking at $15 to $20 a share. And I'm asking you, do you give a crap about what the dilution factor is of your Sofi stock when it's trading at $20 a share with the average you have? Do you honestly give a crap? No, you don't. And so there you have it. By the way, one little thing, okay? I always like to bring up one little thing, all right? Just hang on a second because I love this picture. Just one thing I want to ask you, all right? I want to show you and I want to have you wonder about. Do you think it's possible, just possible, that the group, the individuals, the entities that just got converted from their preferred shares into common shares at $9.72. Do you think some of those people, if not all of those likely institutions, were the same institutions that funded the $750 million deal? What do you think? I'd be calling them. Noto, if I were Noto, I'd be calling them with the package deal. I'd be calling them and saying, hey, we just got approached by Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs likes us. They think our stock has a phenomenal future. So do we. So do you. You're a preferred shareholder. You're getting zero interest on your money as a preferred shareholder. Have I got a deal for you? We're putting together a deal with Goldman where we're offering stock at $9.45 a share if it trades at $12.29 and ultimately $14.54. We want to convert all your stock into $9.72 stock and then give you a bunch of this stuff for $9.45. You want to throw in a $10-20 million on this deal as well? You know what we have to do. We have to take the stock to $14.54 to make it all work out. Are you interested in taking your preferred shares from $9.72 common so that you know we're going to go to $15 a share? Are you interested? Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Anybody? Are you listening? Of course. Yeah, thank you for calling us. Yeah, of course. You've always been a straight shooter with us, Mr. Noto. Your company is profitable now. Yeah, we're in. You're damn right we're in. No kidding, we're in. The street out there doesn't get it. They don't get it. There's this I don't know, like a conspiracy theory that everyone's out to get us, and they're going to dilute our shares, and Noto is going to dilute the stock so it goes to $3 a share, so that all the stock Noto bought personally at 6, 7, 8, whatever dollars a share, all that is going to go to $3 because he's an idiot. You think really? Are people that gullible to think that? Well, there certainly are analysts that are that gullible. They're calling the stock a $3, $4, $5 stock. Idiots, morons, don't understand what insiders in Wall Street are all about. These guys are clueless. I'm sorry. It's my personal opinion. I don't have to prove it. I just believe it. And I'm looking at this going, 738, 745 a share. My God, I can't believe it isn't 15 already. I just can't believe it. GameStop used to go up $10 a day on meme activity, and GameStop was guaranteed to lose money for the next year. We were talking about GameStop in 2021, and we knew in 2021 they were not going to make any money in 2021 or 2022. They weren't. They had to do cost cutting. They've done that now, so the profits are coming. But back in the day, when GameStop went from, $4.80 a share, when I talked about GameStop for the first time on my channel, about this oversold position. By the way, I'm taking off my sweatshirt. I talked about that stock back then, and all the nonsense it did, unbelievable. Just 1 second here. Welcome to the party, pal. It's nice to see you. Even this guy knows what's going on. Have you given me a thumbs up yet? Strickland is out there looking for you. And don't make the Knights of Knee angry. They will come and get you. You do not want to make the Knights of Knee angry. This is a fool's game. I wouldn't recommend that for any of you whatsoever. All right. How do I look now? We'll find out. Yuck. There we are. All right. I'm getting hot. Oh, my. I sure hope you folks are going to be nice and polite and everything when you become millionaires, because, people change. Money changes people. Success changes people. I sure hope you're still a good crowd. Your Sofi is $200 a share, and it's supposed to go to 400 a share. I sure hope you're measured, collected, polite to each other. We'll find out. We'll see what kind of morons you become. We'll find out what kind of a moron I am, too. We'll see what's going on. Oh, my gosh. Welcome everyone, to the show from wherever you are here. Man, am I glad to see you all, folks. Thank you. Don from Pasadena. If I missed some of you, I apologize. If I've been trying to keep up with everybody here. Where are you all from? Thanks again to TJ. Appreciate you. Who else has been coming around here? HCL from Miami. What's the worst case for this cap call deal? Nothing. There's nothing worst case about it. The worst case scenario is the stock goes to $20 and you didn't get it. That would be the worst case, I guess. You had your chance down here and you decided to think about it. Boy, do I know a lot of former clients of mine that are still thinking about doing deals that could have made them hundreds of thousands of dollars. I can't tell you how many of those. Fossilberry, Madrid, DB, good morning, everybody. Grand Prairie, Texas, good day from Texas. BZ, I'm seeing a lot of New Jersey in here. Ed, also, do you think buying January 2026 leaps with $20 strike would be a smart move? No, not a good move. White Feather, Sunny St. Augustine, Lorraine, Michael Peter, one of my best friends, lives and owns properties in your area. How about that? Good day, good morning, Uncle Bruce from Stock Landmark. Welcome. Thanks for being here. This stock looks too good, Bruce. What's the downside? No sell. Anyone you know about recovering losses under the Investor Advisor Act? No idea what that means. Stock, you're not old enough to be my uncle. Cello from South Africa, welcome. How you doing? Nice to see you. Princeton, New Jersey, says Not a Lurker. Let's go, baby. Where are we at now? 9 minutes and we start trading, kids. What else is happening here? Not a Lurker says, TJ, get in line. Poco, Ma, Tevis, Tanor, Roy, they're all waiting for a visit from Uncle B. They all want him to come on his show. What can I say? What's going on here? I don't understand how much of percentage preferred shares are they retiring from common shares. I understand 40 million shares going to the bottom line. You may want to read the press release yourself if you can stand it. The legalese is unbelievable. The SEC filings. But eventually, there may be an analyst who really breaks this down into percentages. I just don't have time. I just have time to worry about it. All I know is that this is good. This makes stock go up. This make common go higher. Make company more profitable. Good, good, good. That's all I have to say about it, and that's plain English right there. It's all good. Cindy, good morning, everybody. Lurker, trust Noto. He's an insider Wall Street person. Trust the management. There you go. Not a lurker. Sub and like this show. Good morning, everybody from Sell My House in Upper Marlboro. Good morning. Thumbs up 144. Thank you all for hitting these thumbs up buttons. If you're able to give us a thumbs up today, it would be very much appreciated. We have been thrilled here. I used to go crazy to try to desperately get 100 thumbs ups before the market opened. 200 for the day. Just 2 weeks ago, I was begging for 200 thumbs ups for the whole show. We're at 160 right now, and if you can find that thumbs up button, do us a favor, because there's this guy out there who is going to give you a pink slip if you do not have this thumbs up button hit. This guy right here, Strickland, he never had hair, and he's handing out pink slips. Even this doofus knows. Give this man a thumbs up. Don't let Strickland catch you. He even fears Strickland, believe it or not. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here on the show with me today. We're the Barefoot Kids, trying to make a go of it here, creating havoc. If you think that you're Mr. Smarty Pants and you're eating your Twinkies, I got bad news for you. You and your Twinkies are in for a rough ride, because we're here to make money. We're here to find ways to extract cash. Look, if you're a crusader, you're trying to save the world, I got news for you. Unless you honor the Knights of Neat, you are in big trouble. These guys are not messing around. You think they're comical, but they are all powerful. Don't forget to honor the Knights of Neat. It's the one thing you can't forget. Of course, there's always one thing, isn't there? There's a lot of one things. Anyway, thank you all for joining me this morning. It's great to have you here. Fantastic, people. Nice to see you in the house. Let's go. Let's get you richer today, if this is possible. Can it be done? I don't know. Let's see here. Carter is saying here, just out, financial analyst Truist saying Sofi is going to 14. It's a buy at 738. Must be listening to Uncle Bruce. I think he's been calling it 14 for a while. I think we read that yesterday too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, good stuff. Let's see what else is going on. Savage of Wall Street. Hey, those $20 strikes are gold. Oh, I'll buy them all up. I'll give them to you for $1.15. How about that? They're the gold ticket, my friend. You should buy 100 for me. Savage will sell them to you for that deal. Yeah, don't buy those. Don't be a gambler. What can I say? Welcome all, and welcome to the party. Welcome to the show. And I'm way behind on my comments, so it's nice to see you all. Let's see what else going on here. Thank you for being here. Sharon, number 159. Thank you very much. Cheddar Stacks, let's go Sofi, baby. Naples, New York, home of the world famous grape pies from Flint Creek. Welcome, and also soap. Not only grape pies, but also from Great Soap, the official soap of the channel. But non-sponsored, just a great shout out. Zeta State 162, thumbs up, Bruce. Thank you, everybody. Here come the knee emojis from Batman Richard. Flint Creek, neat. Melvin is here. They know. Honored the Knights of Knee with some knee emojis. Absolutely. Hector, neat. There you go. Ivan, what are the odds that this is $8 by this morning? I'm asking for a friend. Maybe you could tell. I'll tell a friend, but I won't take it personally. Paul, do you like January 26 SoFi strikes 7 or 10 for put trading to write puts? It's up to you. It's either way you want to go. If you're going to go Jan 26, you may want to go 10s, but if you want to go Jan 25, you might go 7s. But again, you got to decide for yourself which way you want to go. Who else is here? White Feather says hi to Cheddar Stacks. W. Pickens, thoughts on Fed meeting, buying opportunity for SoFi. I doubt the meeting will have any impact on SoFi, really. Thank you, everybody. Let's go. Yes, Vadim, Sofi is retiring all their 12% preferred shares, which will go up to 15, or I think it was 17 and a half in May or June. So that's all gone now. Thanks for the advice, Uncle Bruce. Hoping Sofi hits $50 and my wife will stop having an affair with my life coach. There you go. CC, SOUN is flying. It's up 13% in pre-market. So there's some NVIDIA connection there. Welcome all to the show. We open in 3 minutes for trading. We're going to shift our commentary now to members only. Please become a member today. If you join us at the Gold Bagel level, you can join me every day at 8 o'clock instead of 8:30 and catch up with the pre-alert show. If you become a Gold Bagel member, every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, live, primetime live with Uncle Bruce. You can hang out with all the goldies, or a bunch of them anyway, and we can commiserate and compare notes there. And if you're a Gold Bagel member, from time to time, you will get trade tips just for Gold Bagel members, where I attempt to give you some ideas that might make you much, much, much more than the cost of your Gold Bagel level membership on a per annual basis. So there are some upsides to being a Gold Bagel member, and we appreciate it. And you're keeping me alive on the air without any question whatsoever. Thank you all so very much for being here today. It's absolutely fabulous. We are now on the thumbs up meter. We are at 190, and we're opening up in 2 minutes. So thank you for almost 200 thumbs ups before the open. That's double than what we used to get. I appreciate you very, very much. 381 are here, which means 190 have not done the thumbs up thing, which means you're slackers. And that means our friend Mr. Strickland is looking for you. Don't get caught by this guy. He hands out pink slips like you cannot believe. You just don't want that. Thank you all. We are about to start the fireworks for the day to see what we're all about, see what's going to happen. Watching these pre-markets come through. Watching right now the indicated opening. Looks like the Dow showing a 104 price. Let's see what else is going on here. We've got let me go here. 104 point gain on the Dow. S&P up 6. Nasdaq up 28. Crude up $1. And there's a rumor out here as a headline saying that former Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is forming an investor group to buy TikTok. That'll be fun. Former Treasury for Trump holding TikTok when Trump could be president of the United States. That would be fun. Never a dull moment. I don't know if he can afford it. I don't know if he's got enough buying power with his pals, and then do they know what they're doing? There's that deal too. I don't know. Time will tell. Welcome all to the show. I'm glad you're here. Let's make some money. By the way, you don't need to own stock to write options. People are wondering all the time, do I need, what stock should I buy? And then what options should I write? You don't need to own stock to write options. Take the classes I'm offering. You'll figure that out very quickly. And you can be all cash all the time, all interested on your money, and then go from there. Tons of opportunities here. But again, you need to understand, how this game works without question. Here, Savage Wall Street, Tesla 150 cash ticket puts for January 26 are looking juicy and will look juicier even sooner. So there you go. Nala, step away from the keyboard right now. Beach Boy, Savage, December 25, 200s are up 50%. Larry, the bells have been rung, Bruce. It's official. You're open. We're trading. We're up and running. The markets are going, baby. Let's get ready to rumble here. Thank you all very much for being part of this channel today. Man, am I glad you're all here. It's humbling to see how many of you have found us. I'm very glad that you're part of us. Those of you who would like to become part of the Discord group, a number of you have said that you'd like to be part of the Discord. If you're a Gold Bagel member, send me an email. Just say, hey, Bruce, I'm part of the Gold Bagel member family. I'd like to become part of the Discord group. I'll get you the link you need to get into that. And away you go. You can then commiserate with folks anytime you want. And when I'm not on the air, you've got your fellow Goldies to talk to. Thank you all. Let's see here. I think we're showing a 98-point gain to start the market. At the moment, we're up 6 on S&P. We're up 23 on NASDAQ so far. What else is going on? Hello, everybody from John. Hi, John Anderson. Not a lurker, Beach Boy. I leave with you. See everyone tomorrow. Laugh out loud. Peace out. Thank you, not a lurker. Have a great day yourself here. JR, Apples, Savage of Wall Street. Realize prophecy. You want to write, if you want your wife to stay your wife, I tell her about your financial endeavors. I'm just saying. Andrew, number 5. Thanks, Larry. JR, thank you, Larry. Here we go, baby. We're running. We're going. Larry, thank you. Big T, realize profits. Once SoFi pops, you can have any wife you want and a yacht. Why keep the used one? You decide. Hey, Uncle, was any thoughts to cover calls with SoFi? No covered calls to write on SoFi at this time. Look, for you ladies out there, when your SoFi hits $50 a share and you're hauling in 20, 30,000 a month in premiums just on writing call options on your SoFi, you can trade in your husband and decide whether you're even going to get one. You might not want another husband and be quite happy playing the singles game. You decide for yourself. Whatever works for the goose, it works for the gander. It's all good for me. I'm a happy guy. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Nice to have you here. We've got Spire up 33 cents at $12.17. NVIDIA's down $12 at $896.80. Uber 78.10 down 15 cents. SoFi 7.27 right now, down 11. GameStop down 11, 14.98. Rocket Lab down 4 at 4.25. AI 30.28 down 9 cents. Spider up 65. Qs are up 69. Apple's up 116. Enphase down 173. AMD's up 41. Adobe's up 431. Earnings come out tonight, I think. Netflix up 5.50. Tesla's up 22 cents right now. We've got Unity down 41, Google up 118, Moderna up 31, Cisco up 4, Pfizer down 4, IBM up 28, HPQ up 5, Microsoft up 302 at 418, approaching the all-time highs. We've got Amazon up 19, Home Depot up 26, Vanix Semiconductors down 75 cents, the SMH symbol there. Goldman up 140, Boeing is up 59, Meta up 84, Target is up 7 cents. JP Morgan down 33 cents. We got Costco up 5.45, Walmart up 29, Disney's down $1, American Airlines down a nickel at $13.95, AMC unchanged, DraftKings down 6 cents, Royal Caribbean up 15 centinos. That's our early take on what we have here. We'll need another 5-10 minutes to sort of settle in and see what the direction is going to be for this market to sort of start things off. SoFi right now, 721. I think that's the low of the session so far. We'll watch that, of course. SoFi volume of 2.9 million. I don't have an answer as to why it is as where it is. It is just doing what it's doing. There may well be a cross trade being arranged between big buyer, big seller at a set price. I have no idea. They don't call me. They don't pre-alert me. The folks at SoFi and the folks in New York on the trading desks, they don't seem to want to pick up the phone and give me a heads up, even a little text message, and say, "Hey, Bruce, we're arranging a multi-million-dollar trade on SoFi." Nothing like that. 3.5 million have gone through now. The low is 719. We're back to 722. I have no idea what to make of any of that. I just know that at these prices, this stock's a bargain, and knowing whom is likely in on these transactions we've been covering and how humongous these outfits are, this is a limited time opportunity. But, I'm just a guy in front of a computer trying to tell you this stock's a bargain. It's all I am. That's all I can be. And you have to decide for yourself how you want to play this. And do you believe me or not? It's up to you. It's okay. It's not, I don't worry. I'm fine. I'm not taking it personally. It is what it is. We're up 62 on the Dow. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 37 on NASDAQ. We're up $1 on oil. Everything is green. SoFi is red. If you understand it, great, because I don't. GameStop is up a dime. Rocket Lab down 3 cents. AI down 55 at 29.82. There are bargains showing up this morning on some of our favorite stocks. That's all I can tell you. That's it. There you go. But if you're an option writer and if you're a credit spread creator, you don't care. It doesn't really matter. We do not have a market gyrating crazily this morning. And if you're a cash secured put writer, you have written puts with such a premium on them that even if stocks do go down, you're still winning. And there is that. Fun stuff. Yeah, if you're a call writer, you don't mind a down day. If you're a cash script writer, you don't mind. If you're a credit spread creator, you are constantly studying the option chains to make moves from time to time and or allow depreciation to just take its toll on those spreads and add capital to your account. Congratulations out there, everybody. Option writers unite. Giddy up, everybody. Fun. 722 now on Sofi. 78.18 on Uber, only down 7 cents on Uber. It looks like Nvidia is almost back to 900. 899.29, down 959. It's coming back on. Uber was as low as 892. It's now 900, almost 900. So a little bounce up there. Sofi 722, low of 719. 4.2 million now have gone through. Whatever was being blown out this morning is gone. It could now pop up. 723, here it goes. It's coming on again. We'll see. Rocket Lab volume, 425,000 to open the day. We got down to 424. We're now 428. So Rocket Lab is bouncing back a little bit as well. The GameStop shares are holding a 10-cent gain, down to 14.80 this morning, as high as 15.02 to start. We get reports on earnings March 26th, 12 days. GameStop reveals their year-end numbers. Waiting for that. The Dow up 63, S&P up 10, NASDAQ up 66, and we're watching the market settle in, see what it wants to do with it today. We'll find out. NVIDIA 901. NVIDIA moving. Uber down a dime. We're coming back on. So a little down dip, and now we're moving up. We'll watch for that. Welcome. Looks like this market is doing a little tree shaking. We're going to shake out the loose fruit and then go from there. Alberto, 22% on my Tesla covered calls, 51% on my SoFi covered calls, returns already. But back, giving back nothing. Give them nothing. I have some of these anachronisms for you. Let me see if I can make this work. Hang on, let me just see how I'm gonna do this. Might be able to do this right over here. What if I can do this? Okay. Okay. And I'm going to do that right there, and then I'm going to do this. There you go. I'm curious whether you guys know what these mean or what this means. Maybe you can help me out. Just give me a second here. Does anyone know? Give me just a second here. Let me pull that off and let me put this on. Does anyone know what this means? What does this mean? WIDGAF. I see this everywhere, and I wonder, is this a new expression that I'm not aware of? I did some digging on it, and I was trying to figure out what this means. WIDGAF. And now I know why I don't give a face. There's, you see, I was wondering, well, yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, okay. And then I found another one that I thought was interesting. Where was this one? Yeah, here it is here. Maybe you can check it out, see what you think about this one. Is this one as accurate as well? It's ILCS. What does that stand for? ILCS. I love credit spreads. There you go. Okay. Very interesting. And then here's one. Man, some of these are really long. Amazing. This one right here. YAW AIAR. What the heck? What does that mean? Let me see. There we go. There we go. There we have it. WAYAIAR. You are wrong and I am right. See, these are some of the new lingo out there. These kids, here's another one. Just one more. See what you think about this one. Yeah, I've heard this one from a source. Even this morning, I've got viewers using this expression today. LTN, the LTN slogan. Leave them nothing. There, how about that? Yes. Some of the new lingo out there. What can I tell you? It's out there. Why don't I give a fudge? I don't give fudge. Uncle Bruce, can I get that? Can I get a that was easy?
That was easy.
We all have our interpretations. Cody, the best one ever is OMG IBABN. And great, Greg, 223 thumbs up, Bruce. We're well over 200 now. Cody, oh my God, I'm being attacked by ninjas. Is this a quiz? What can I win? Cody, as in BRB, oh man, OMGROFLOL. Lorraine, Alberto, I should have taken a page out of your book. We'll talk in private. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Leave them nothing. Leave them nothing. There you go. Welcome to the party, everybody. Thank you all for your kind participation in this quiz. It's the dumbing down of our language. Leave them nothings. That's right. LTN, leave them nothing. Giddy up. We're up 76 on the Dow. We're climbing. We're coming on. We're up 10 on S&P, and we're up 53 on the NASDAQ. So we're up a little bit here. Oil up 97 cents. There you go. Giddy up, kids. 717, 718 on SoFi, 716. I think we're at the lows of the day. I think these are the low trades of the day on SoFi right now. I don't know why, but that's what we got. 5.8 million volume right now on SoFi. Why would someone sell it down here? I have no idea. I have absolutely no reasoning for it whatsoever. But you know what? I look at bargoons and you take bargains when they're being offered. They're just being handed to you. You got to take it. That's all. $14.90 on GameStop, up still 3 cents. Uber down only 7. Nvidia $8.99 again. We're on that 900 level. Spire down 12 at 12.05. The Dow is up 58. There it is. Fun stuff. Never a dull moment in this wild and wacky world in which we live. Welcome everybody. The younger generation, they are super smart, though. You know, JJ is laughing here. We're having fun. Welcome all to the party, and thank you for being with me this fine day. 403 of you are here. It's a great pleasure to have you with us. We are climbing on the thumbs up meter. Thank you for those of you becoming Gold Bagel members, becoming members of this channel, picking up classes, learning how to write options. 236 thumbs ups. Fantastic. Thank you all. The knee emojis are still coming through, of course, to honor the Knights of Knee. Got another 1,000 shares, says Judge. I'll keep buying it. You keep dropping it, I'll keep buying it. There it is, Cody. Neat. There you go. Giddy on up, folks. Cash secured puts, the way to go. Another way to go. Bring in as big a premium as you can get your hands on. They are handing away free money. Jan 25, Jan 26. It's the way to go. No question about it in my humble opinion. 718 at the moment, down 20 cents. The volume on SoFi now, 5.7 up to 6.17 million. That's not heavy volume in 14 minutes. That is not incredibly heavy volume. So, well, whoever's getting out got out with some millions of shares, maybe a margin call. I don't know. And now we're repositioning again. We'll see. 716 is the low. 718 last trade off 20 cents. And happy member anniversary, Bruce, says I.R. Aaron. Well, fantastic. We started doing memberships for this channel March 16th, 2021. That's in 2 days. And we went Gold Bagel memberships at the end of that year, I think. Right at the end of 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Unless it was the end of 2022. Can't remember. It's there's just so much going on. I've got so much to cover here. So much fun. Thank you all for being part of this gang. It's just great having you all here. Absolutely fabulous. Right on, man. Okay, down. We're up 46 on the Dow, hanging in there. 240 thumbs ups coming through. 717 on SoFi. Make it 718 now. Low of the session. $7.16 at the moment. $14.97 on GameStop, back up a dime again. And the Dow now up 53. And we're up 3 on S&P, 33 on NASDAQ. There you go. That is the story, and I'm sticking to the story. The headlines on Market Watch. Uh, uh, we've got stock market futures continue to point to gains after hotter than forecast PPI data. And jobless claims dipped to 209,000 since still no sign of rising layoffs. This is very interesting, very positive. And there you go. Let's see. Pre-market was led by Robinhood shares, believe it or not. Wild. There you go. Okay. China's economy is slowing. China's deflation could go global. These are headlines. Interesting. China is all upset at the Biden administration in the United States, the Congress and all that, because they're talking about banning TikTok. They're talking about, making it very difficult for TikTok to exist and so on. And they're warning, don't do that or there will be repercussions. And Americans are going, what repercussions have you got for us? You morons over there won't even allow Facebook. You won't allow all the platforms to exist in China. You never have, and you're giving us grief over your TikTok thing? I mean, screw yourselves. Yeah, these Chinese guys are so full of crap. I don't understand how their eyes aren't brown. It's unbelievable. They're so full of garbage, constantly berating the West when they are just making it impossible to be a law-abiding citizen over there. The restrictions on businesses and people and expression are brutal, absolutely brutal. How many people are in solitary confinement in that country without trial? How many people are political prisoners? How many people have been, destined to be living a third world existence because of their religion and their beliefs? All because the Chinese Communist Party rules that thing with an iron fist. It blows my mind that 1.3 billion people will allow themselves to be slaves to these absolute tyrants. But it is what it is. Now you got Russia right in the middle of playing the same game. What blows my mind about Russia, though, is the young Russians, those who are under 30, certainly even under 40 years of age. They all have ways of using their phones and their computers to follow the world media, to follow the media outside of the propaganda of Russia, because you can't operate a television station in Russia unless it's government sponsored. It is so one-sided, and they have to know what's going on. And how many millions of young Russians are never going back? They've left the country, especially the males who don't want to get drafted, and I mean picked up on the street in plain white vans, never to be heard from again until they're on the front line in Ukraine. How many young Russians have fled that country to make wealth, phenomenal wealth, in countries around Russia and outside of the sphere of the Russians? It's stunning. The apple is rotting from the inside out. But unfortunately, this takes generations. And so we have havoc being caused in the meantime that is, creating nothing but heartache for billions of people around the world, unfortunately. And we have to ask ourselves, how much do we want to get involved with it? How strongly do we believe in our morals and what kind of price are we willing to pay to turn them around? I don't see enough, certainly not in Canada or in the U.S. I don't see enough. But then again, it is what it is. The world has never been a fair place. It just is what it is. All righty, we're down 53 on the Dow now. We're in the red. We're down 14 on the S&P. We're down 47 on NASDAQ. Markets have turned red here. 709 on Sofi. The low of the day, 708. Selling continues to come in on a bunch of different stocks. 8.3 million Sofi traded. That is not heavy. Rocket Lab down 7. GameStop is -4 now. Sofi down 29. Uber down 73. NVIDIA 877 a share, now 31.50. Spire is only up 4 cents now. We've got AI down 90. Spiders are down 160. Qs are down 163. Apple is up 128. One of the few green stocks. Oh, it's one of the few green ones that I see. Enphase down 329, AMD down 227, Adobe's down 251, Netflix holding a 42-cent gain, Tesla down 327. We've got Unity down 57, Google up 150, Moderna down 158. Cisco down 22, Pfizer up just 2 cents, IBM down 78 now, HPQ down 22, Microsoft holding a big gain and at all-time highs, 422.50. We've hit 424 today, 424.95, new all-time high for Microsoft at the moment. Put credit spreads the way to go on Microsoft. Amazon up 38 cents, Home Depot down 298, Vanik down 337, Goldman down 245, Boeing is up 48 cents, unbelievably. Meta is down 154. That's Facebook at 494 share. Target down 96. JP Morgan down 113. Costco holding a 110 gain. Walmart up 9 cents. Disney down $2. American Airlines down 19 cents. AMC down 4 cents. DraftKings down 60. Royal Caribbean down 175 a share. There it is. We're down 70 now on the Dow. We're negative, definitely negative. The SPYs are down 159, Qs are 187 lower, so they're reflecting a lower market as well. 707 on your Sofi at the moment. That's what we got. And here we go. Cody, how do you feel about turning the comments back on, Uncle Bruce? It could be help the channel and the trolls may be gone. Nope, I don't have time. I was spending 2 hours a day to filter through comments and the vitriol and the abuse and the threats, and I'm never going back. I haven't got time for it. I really don't care. I'm not interested in making a move. If it gave me 50 more viewers, I couldn't give a crap. Nope. I'm never going to be the beast. I'm never going to be a multi-million followed guy. I'm a niche player in this market. I found my place in the option writing world, and I'm just going with my deep followers, try to create as many as I can, make you as rich as possible, donate my time to you rather than to trolls or potential trolls and what have you. And I'm not hiring anybody to do it. I'm not expanding my business with 10 new employees. At this age, not going to happen. I'm just going to try to make it to the point where I put everything I have to make you richer. And if I'm successful, which it seems to be, it's working for some of you rather nicely, then I'm doing my job, and I know my place. I'm in my lane. No question about it. Thank you all. Put a disclaimer on them, like, hey, I don't read or endorse anything down here. Nope. JR, looking like Sofi Bargoon Day today. Big T, give Ukraine everything to push them back. Cody, the answer is all the way involved, or it should be. The status quo is good for us. It's not about being the world's policeman. JJ, you make a good point, Uncle Bruce. Many Russians have fled their homeland. Greed and self-preservation. Gody, well, if the moral arguments won't work, Alberto, Uncle Bruce, who else cheers for red days? Yep, it's taught by the goat himself. Us. JJ, long story, Cody, long story. Welcome all. Yeah, we went through a lot of gyrations back in 2021. Oh my God, did we go through crap. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It was bad. It was really bad. And when it got personal, then that was enough. That was unforgivable. Never going back. Sorry. I don't need it. I have enough in my life to worry about. I don't need additional stress like that. So thank you for, if you're here and you're getting out of this channel something positive and knowledgeable, and you're becoming a better trader, becoming more aware as an investor, man, I'm doing my job. If you're learning how to write options and you're taking my classes and you're beginning to learn how to do these spreads and these cash secured puts, and this is, you look at a day like today and you're busy buying back calls for cheap that you wrote, and you're writing new calls, bringing in thousands of more dollars into your accounts today, I'm a happy guy. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You are managing your assets on good days and bad days. This is your job now. And I'm excited because a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, many of you had no clue about any of this. You didn't know this existed in any way, shape, or form, and now it is a whole different world for you, and you look at the markets in a whole new way, a completely different way, and I'm turning you into Wall Street aware kind of people. It's what I have to do. You have to understand the markets like they do. You have to be as knowledgeable as they are in your niche. You don't have to learn. You don't have to learn everything, but you have to know some stuff. And this area of the market is where you want to cash in because it is just available for you. Cash like you can't believe. 109-point drop on the Dow. We're still dipping here. 708 now on Sofi. Low of the day on Sofi, 703. Volume of 10.8 million. That's what we got. Thank you. Cool Uncle Bruce, respect for your stand on the comments. I was here during the troll storm and defended you when I could on Twitter. I appreciate that. I don't do Twitter anymore. I don't do Facebook anymore. I'm not active on these platforms. There's no upside for me. I'm not the hot thing. I'm on YouTube, and I got a lot on my plate here, and I believe what we're doing here is the right thing at the right time and doing it the right way, and I'm sticking to it. If 1 million people don't know I exist, or 20 million don't know I exist, or 500 million don't know, well, that's just the way it is. There's so many places people can go to spend their time. And of course, many of you have figured out, despite your best efforts, your absolute best intentions to help others become option writers, it doesn't work. You've tried to get your brother and sister involved, your mom and dad, your cousin, your best friend, your coworker, your people you've known forever, who trust you, who love you, who respect you. You can't get people to become option writers. Because I've told you 1 million times, this is a niche thing. This is a very niche area of the market. And you've got to want to really learn to do this. But boy, can you make money here. Oh, yeah. Because when 99% of the market doesn't know what it is you're doing, you don't have that much competition. You don't have to worry about the other 99%. Just worry about your 1% and work the disciplined trades, and oh boy, it's all good. We're down 111 on the Dow, down 18 on S&P, down 48 on NASDAQ, up 90 cents on oil. Okay. I still have many people blocked from those days. Horrible, disgusting trolls. Crody, nobody should be on them. Be on them. I just go on Twitter to vent after watching too much news. Zed, does anyone else have GameStop options? Does anyone have GameStop options out there? I'm sure there are still people on it. 1478 on the stock. Earnings coming out in 12-something days. We'll see what gives. Rocket Lab, 420, down 8. SoFi, 710. 711, down 27 cents, 28 cents a share. Uber down $1.03. NVIDIA down $27 at $8.81. Remember, if you divide NVIDIA by 10, it's an $88 stock, and it's down $2.69 a share. Divide it by 100, it's an $8.81 stock, down 26 cents. That's what's going on in NVIDIA. It's not a big move today. It's just an $881 stock, and it's like the Dow Jones down 120 points. We don't even think about that as a big deal. It's 1/3 of a percentage point. That's what the Dow is doing. So we are keeping everything in perspective here. Thank you all for joining me. Hector, Zed, yes, I have GameStop options. Cody, Zed, 1 or 2 hoping to sell the hype before earnings. Gambling, I know. That's what's going on. Down 134 on the Dow. Make it 156 now on the Dow. More selling coming in. A little wave of selling coming through this market right now. And so we let it happen. Let's go. Apparently, Elon Musk, SpaceX successfully launches 3rd Starship flight test. Apparently, it worked out. So that's the story there. The Dow down 160, S&P down 25, NASDAQ down 90. That is 0.4 to 0.57 of a percentage point. We're not even at 2/3 of a percentage point loss here. Not that much. On interest rates, the U.S. Treasury is rising now on its yield at 4.26%, making that cap transaction deal SoFi did look even better because they're only paying 1.25% on their deal. Very nice. Currency-wise, the euro is falling. The pound is falling against the U.S. dollar right now. So the U.S. dollar is gaining on other currencies. A mixed market in Europe. down just a little in London, up a hair in Germany, up a half a percentage point in France. There's a mixed bag of markets going on over there. And again, in the US, the Dow is off 165. We started positive. We've gone negative. 0.4 on the Dow, 0.5 on S&P, and 0.6% roughly on NASDAQ at this moment in time. Okay. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. So good to have you here. Thank you all for joining us and being part of this family of ours. I'm loving it. This is exciting stuff. Thank you for these thumbs ups this morning. Thank you for coming through here and joining us. Those of you becoming members, becoming subscribers of this channel and hitting the thumbs up buttons. Thank you for everything you do for us. It makes a difference with YouTube. YouTube is obviously promoting us because we are pushing the thumbs up meter much higher these days. We've gained subscribers and we're now gaining additional members. It's all going the right direction. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, viewers, because YouTube is helping us promote us as well. 257 thumbs ups right now, going for 300. So thank you. All right, let's go. What's happening here? Cody, I told you guys we're going to shake the tree. We're going to be green in 2 hours is my call. One, I wrote 2 Sofi $7 puts. I'm ready to acquire the stock for $4. And I got a credit for $440. Not bad. Waiting for more later to write on the $10 contracts. Alberto, Juan, nice work. Juan, thank you, Uncle Bruce, for all you do for us, and we are loving it. Right on, guys. You got to love these trades. If you get paid to write these puts, man, this is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. 708 on the shares of Sofi right now. The low of the day is now 703, which we hit a little while ago. And, man, option premiums are just being handed over so easily. Jan 25s, which are, 9 months to go before they die. Last trade I saw on the 7s was $1.51. So you put up $700 and get $150 back in cash to buy stock at 7. That's okay. Writing 10s, the last trade I see is $357 on the puts, on the $10 puts for January 25. If you want to go to Jan 26 and get as much as you can out of this deal, oh my God. The 7s, last trade, 220, very nice. That's a $480 cost for the stock. You can buy the stock for $480 if you were to be exercised on that $7 put. What a deal. The 10s are going for $420 last trade, and my quotes are behind. They're behind in time. That is also a $580 buy for the stock. Not bad. Put up 1,000 and get $420 back in cash. 42% on your money for 20 months of time. Not a bad deal. Pretty good range. And you're not waiting 20 months. I don't think so. I just don't think so. Nice. Juan, Alberto, yes indeed, buddy. Zed, I have been holding $15 strikes on GameStop. April. Sold for $2. 30 contracts. I'm just waiting. I'm already gambling. Yeah, you can wait. Just stick around and let the time keep going off. Shares might have a little rally. They might not. You see the stock go to $17. I know what you're going to do. You're doing a rollover. You're going to write 18s. You're going to write 20s. Not a problem. You'll write them out to next January and get even more money. Thank you very much. If they don't go anywhere, these die. You'll write 15s all over again. For September, October, November, December, you'll make money. You're going to make more money than Cody. Would you prefer the 7s or the 10s? I like both, but I talked about this. So when will Sofi pay off their debt? Were you not listening? It's gone. It's over. They're fine. We move on. We're down 125 on the Dow Jones. Everybody, welcome to the party. Everybody, nice to have you here. We're right now following here. Let's see if we can get this to pop up again here. Easier said than done. There we go. Down 130 on the Dow, 19 down on S&P. We're down 59, 60 points on NASDAQ. Oil holding a 95-cent gain. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you around. NVIDIA 882. We've been jumping all over the place on NVIDIA today. There's no doubt about that. And this is the new normal. Get ready for new normal now. We're going to see these kinds of gyrations on NVIDIA. The low of the day on NVIDIA, 874. The high, 906. There you go. That right there, $32 swing on NVIDIA today. That is your new normal on a company that is a winner. So go figure. This is a winner of a company, not a loser. You're going to get these swings. This is the name of the game right now. The new situation normal. Let's see. Thank you all for being with me today. S&P, Spire down is up 3. NVIDIA down 26. Uber up down 80 cents. Sofi, that's actually better on Uber. Sofi 706 down 32 cents. Trying to get to a new low at the moment. Don't know if they're going to make it, but they're trying. 1468 on GameStop down 18 cents. Rocket Lab 421 down 8. AI down 78. The spiders are down 165. The Qs are down 144. Apple up 147 a share, holding a gain. Enphase down 448. AMD down 246. Adobe is down 72 cents, reluctantly giving up a little bit of ground. Netflix holding a 2-cent gain. Tesla down 285. Not that bad. Let's go. Unity down 51. Google up 126. Moderna down 274. Cisco down 34. Pfizer down 18. IBM down 154. HPQ down 20. Microsoft up 852 at 423. Cash secured puts. Credit spread. Put credit spreads on Microsoft. That's what you want to be working on if you're doing anything on Microsoft. Put credit spreads. 360s, 380s, 375s, 350s, anywhere in that neighborhood is where you want to hang out. Behind the stock, 10, 15%, $60, something like that. Just, arm's length away, go a month out, take in credits depending on your spread between which one you're writing and which one you're buying. Bring in a nice little spread, fold your arms, and just enjoy the depreciation. You're welcome. Keep it going. Let's see. We got Amazon up 59, Home Depot down 344. SMH is down 303, Goldman down 170, Boeing up 3 cents, Meta up 117. Facebook has gone positive again. Target down 165, JP Morgan down 174. Costco up $2, Walmart down is up 2 cents actually. Disney down 270 at 109.80. American Airlines down 17 cents. AMC down 8 cents at 428. DraftKings 70 cents lower. Royal Caribbean down 152 a share. There you go. Those are some of our faves. Coinbase up 238 down $13. This deal has not been set yet. I am waiting for the Coinbase deal to be declared. It might be tonight. That at the bell tonight, they'll announce the pricing. And that's why the stock is down. They're dipping it to add 30% to the close for the conversion. That might be what's happening. Stand by. I'll let you in on it when I know more. Okay? That's the story. I'm not going to raise from there. I'm not going from there. We'll see what's going on here. The list of companies doing convertible debt deals is growing. And Coinbase is one of them now. That is the deal. There have been 11 bond deals priced in the last week or so, totaling more than $6 billion, this article says. The deals include issuers such as lithium miner Albemarle, which had the largest deal at $2.3 billion. We've had the spate of issuance marks one of the heavier periods of convertible bond issuance in several years. This follows MicroStrategy's $800 million convertible deal from last week, carried an interest rate of 0.62%, and a Bitcoin holder capitalized on its surging stock price. MicroStrategy says that they're going to issue $500 million in bonds. And SoFi has done their deal, it says. Coinbase is doing their deal. There you go. Just a number of companies involved in this kind of transaction, and more will follow. That you can rest assured on that. We'll stay on most of these. We'll keep you posted on what we see. We're down 112 on the Dow. Aspire up 14. NVIDIA at 883 down 25. Uber down 74 cents. SoFi 708, 707. Low of the day on SoFi 703. Volume 14.6 million shares. A snapback rally can happen at any time on SoFi. GameStop 1466 down 20 centinos. Rocket Lab down 8. AI down 71. Okay, everyone? I hope that's not too much for you to absorb, but welcome all to the show. Giddy on up. Honeybee, I joined this channel because I stuck around for a while and saw how unique this channel is. No distracting, flashy graphics, just plain English explanations. There you go. Zed, imagine just like that. SoFi has no debt. James, over 91,000 SoFi, $7 puts expiring on Friday. How about that? And the big T, oh my God, some parts are falling off a Starship while doing its atmospheric roll, but it's still doing okay. Again, I have no idea. You're watching it. I'm not. I'm working. 709 on SoFi at the moment, and the Dow's off only 88 points. We're coming on now, down 11 on S&P, down 20 on NASDAQ. We still got what this is going on here. A SpaceX Starship is still in space. What that means? That's another headline just coming off the wires at the moment. 708 on SoFi, 707, 708. All right. And there you go. Coming in at 26,000 kilometers an hour. There you go. Yeah, well, that's 17,000 miles an hour is what you got to do. That's what you got to do to get out of Earth's gravitational pull. Welcome all. Welcome. 708 on SoFi. Okay. Giddy up, all. Giddy on up. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you for any of you are having problems, by the way. If any of you are having problems with your classes, you've purchased a class on my website. You watched half of it. You want to watch the other half. You can't find it. You don't know what happened to it. Send me an email. I can double check that you've acquired it through PayPal. I'll send you a link for the whole class. You can watch it as many times as you want. You'll have the link there. Those of you who bought classes months ago and want to kind of get refreshed links, let me know. And if you have questions on these classes, by all means. If you want to do a one-on-one session, let me know. We'll see when we can open, see when we have some openings. We'll take that from there. I'm done for Saturday. I have nothing left for Saturday. I'm all booked up. Sunday, I might have one at like 10 Eastern, but just one. That's it for this weekend. Anyway, let me know if you want to do a one-on-one session. We'll try to figure it out. Maybe we'll do something on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week or something like that. All right. And what else? That's it there. Okay, I can do a one-on-one later today, or I can do a one-on-one tomorrow. If any of you need one in a hurry, let me know. You don't want to wait till next Tuesday, Wednesday. Just send me a private email, and we'll try to coordinate something for you. Okay. All right. 709 now on SoFi. Just at this moment in time, down 29 cents. 709 with a volume of 15.3 million volume. There it is. That is the story on SoFi shares at the moment. NVIDIA 888 down $20 a share at the moment over there. All right. Okay, there we go. And let's see what is happening. Wholesale inflation rose 0.6% in February, much more than expected. And that might be causing the market some angst right now. Let's see here. Just looking at headlines here on CNBC. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. There we go. Let's put that up there. There we go, right there. Okay, 707, 709 on SoFi. All right. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you here. Aspire, hey, just in case, I want to wish you all a relaxed day from Dortmund, Germany. Thank you, my friend. All the best to you over there as well, and keep up the good work. Thank you all. Okay, there we go. Thank you, everyone. All right, just checking out emails. I'm getting all kinds of them from all over the world. Never stops. There you have it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We've got the thumbs up meter around 250 or so. Thanks, everybody. We're at 277, actually. 277 thumbs ups. 23 away from 300. Thank you all for that. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. 708 at the moment on the Sofi shares. Dow is off 83. We're recovering a little bit, not a big drop off at all. We're down 0.22 of a percentage point. It's a nothing burger. We can turn around and go positive at any time. It's a question of whether the market wants to worry about the inflation report or ignore it and move forward because of increased earning potential. We'll see about that. Down 10 on the S&P, down 10 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's almost broken even. It's come way back, actually. It was down 0.5%. It's almost back to flatline. Okay. 709 on Sofi. A little better, just just a tiny bit, just a titch. All right. Let me take a look here at some other headlines. Anywhere else? Wall Street Journal right now. München is putting together a group to buy TikTok. I don't know if you'll have enough money for that. Do you really want him to own it? Let's go. Schumer, the head of the Senate, is calling for the end of Netanyahu-led government in Israel. They feel he's lost his way. That would be popular with a lot of Israelis. We'll follow that, as I know Beach Boy follows that very closely. Let's see. Private equity wants your credit card debt and car loan and mortgage. Headlines are coming off. Private fund managers like Apollo, Blackstone, and KKR are pushing into asset-based lending and targeting the global economy's biggest prize, the American consumer. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Biden administration jumpstarts electric vehicle push with a massive lithium loan for a mine, I believe in Nevada. Let's see. What else is going on here? Anything we need to worry about? I'm looking for headlines that really we want to worry about as option writers. Is there anything here we have to actually wonder about? Moving on. Not a lot there. Okay. UiPath gets a stock upgrade. The stock gets an upgrade after earnings beat. Oracle takes on Microsoft with new AI features and other technology news today. So there's an article in Barron's. Let's see what that's all about here. Oracle and Microsoft, rivals, partners. Are they rivals or partners? They're asking here. Oracle's recent earnings staked out its claim to be an AI winner as it reported strong demand for its cloud services. That has boosted its stock and helped it get an upgrade to buy from hold by analysts at Argus Research. What else is going on here? These two are going at it. Some meta news out there. I don't know. Not sure about whether we care about this sort of stuff. I really don't have an opinion on that. Not much. There's really not much upsetting the apple cart for option writers, really. I hope Auntie Jen is doing well, and she is. Jen Jr. went home yesterday. Jen Jr. flew out yesterday evening back to Calgary. All is well. And she will be back again to see us probably in the next month or so. She might be down in late April or definitely in May. So she's going to be here at least one more time. And she does enjoy it. That's good stuff. and it's all good. Let me check here. Where are we at right now? Okay, Dow is down 95. Spire holding a 21-cent gain in this market. Nvidia 885 bounced back here, down 23 though, but bounced back a bit. Uber is only down 79 cents. Sofi 709, 710 on Sofi. We're beginning to push the 710 barrier. Volume on Sofi now is 16.8 million. Not heavy. We're coming up to 51 minutes, and we don't have 30-40 million going through, so we're not going to do 100 million today on Sofi unless something big is going on. 710 right now. It is recovering, definitely, because the selling came in and there was nothing behind it, and now there's a drought of stock, probably to 725. So I could see a 15-cent pop here happen. 711 right here. We just jumped again on Sofi. Just what I'm thinking. Let's see what else. Honeybee, neat. Don't forget to honor the Knights of Knee. Absolutely. All right, 710, 711 on Sofi. 1477 on GameStop, down 10 cents. Big deal. Like, so what? It's a nothing burger. We're down 11 on Rocket Lab, 418. Same thing. Did we get a sell wave and it's gone? 1.3 million. Is there a drought now to 430 a share? Will it pop 12 cents and be up on the day? Could happen. We don't get follow through selling. We go the other direction on everything. AI down 57 cents. It's already coming back on AI. It got down to 29.33. It's 29.80, and it's coming on quite quickly right now on 1.7 million volume. There's nothing coming in here. No panic selling there. GameStop is worth more than AI on a market cap. So is Sofi, even though AI is 29 a share. Sofi and GameStop are bigger companies, more valuable than AI. So AI has huge upside potential. Huge short position on it. Sooner or later, the shorts will be whacked, and it's just a matter of time. We're watching. Spider down 128. Qs are down just 86 cents. They're actually improving. Apple is positive, 243. It's leading the way. It's at the high of the 173 a share. It's at the high of the day right now. Apple up 243 a share at its high of the day. We may have oversold a little bit here in the last couple of days. And all of a sudden, there's a turnaround. The shares last week were at 169-ish a share. The lows, 169 something. Now we're 173.70, climbing on Apple. Credit spreads, put credit spreads are an idea. Call credit spreads around 200 a share, 2 to 210, 2 to 220. Yeah, but put credit spreads. 140, 150, 130, 150, maybe 160, but I'd be wary of that. Just kind of stay behind it. 10, 12, 15%. There you go. Safe place to be on this one. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We are running along here, down 93 on the Dow. At the moment, we're down 12 on S&P. We're down 21 on NASDAQ. These are not serious drops at all. It's a quarter of a point on the Dow and the S&P 500. It's a nothing burger. The market actually wants to go higher. It actually looks like it wants to go higher. Just chew through this little first hour, a little hissy fit, and then up we go again. That's my guess. That's what could be. What is a hissy fit? Anybody know what a hissy fit is? I don't know. I do the best I can with what I haven't got. Thank you all. I think it's time for a knee emoji attack, because it's time to let the Knights of Knee know that we are respecting their powers, their mystical abilities, and I think that with the power of the Knights of Knee, we may well have a big move on the markets coming in our favor. So I think it's time to go knee. If you don't know, if you're not putting up the knee emojis, you're asking for trouble in your account. I would not recommend to do that. Definitely hit the Knights of Knee emojis. Join Juan and Richard here and Dean. They know what they're doing. They are very well aware of the power of the Knights of Knee. Without question, open your window. Yell as loud as you can to all of your neighbors and friends. Neat, 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 neat. They'll know what it means eventually, or they'll call the cops, one or the other, and then you can tell the cops, and they'll know what it means. The big E, neat, 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 neat. Corinne, neat, 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 neat. Jr, neat, neat. Hector, neat, neat. Larry, neat, neat. Zed Estate, neat, neat. TJ, neat, neat. Luke, John Anderson, neat, neat. They're coming in. They know. They absolutely know what must be done and how you must honor the Knights of Neat. Without question. John, there's a Splayer as well. All right on it. No question. Absolutely. You notice that those who hit the knee emojis first are probably the most successful option writers this channel has. Right there. They immediately know. Oh, yeah. Without question, of course. How do you think I make all this money? The Knights of Knee, of course. The rest of you have got to wake up and smell the coffee. Yeah, wake up and smell the coffee. Here we go. I doubt the German cops will know what this means. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. They'll figure it out. Hector, I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore. What happened to manager? I don't know. Cody, neat. A judge just put a credit spread on NVIDIA. 700 to 735 for 419, expiring April. Nice job, judge. Nice job. Nice position to be at with an 883 stock. I like it. I love this trade. Nicely done, judge. Make nothing but money, please. Melvin, neat. There you go. Giddy up 712 on your Sofi. We're back to 712, up from the 703 low of the session so far. Nico, neat. I haven't forgot about you, Bruce. Some people don't get to make the knee emojis as quickly as I'd like because they're busy writing options. They're working here, getting richer. 18 million Sofi traded, low of 703. We're now 712. On the stock, so that opens the possibility to a 725, 730 recovery already. Could well happen, and from there we could go positive on the day on Sofi. Dude, Uncle Bruce made it to Kyoto, and I'm exhausted. Oh, welcome, dude. I know you're not well. Hang in there, buddy. Hopefully things are stabilizing. You're going to make it. Way to go, man. Mandu number 5. Neat. There it is. Right there, honoring the Knights of Knee. Not to be ignored. Giddy up, everybody. The down 81. This is a nothing burger issue to worry about here. Nothing at all to worry about. There you go. Welcome all to the program. Oh, is it fun to have you here. It's nice to see you all. I'm glad you could pop in and join us today. Having some fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away. That's all we can say. What can I tell you? There you go. Alrighty. There we go. Good stuff. Rocket Lab down 11, Sofi down 27, GameStop down 9, Matterport down 6, 23andMe is down a penny or so. Spire down 8, ATIP up 20, Smart Rent down 1 penny, 1.5. Apple up 250, Goldman down 370, Cisco down 30, Tesla down 340, Arc Innovations down $1. Microsoft holding a $9 gain at all-time highs, 425.10 all-time high right now. Microsoft up $10, over $3 trillion valuation. Pfizer down 19, HPQ down 25, Alphabet up $3, Amazon up 192. The Magnificent Seven. There's 3 of them right there. Microsoft, 4 of them. Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, all 4 of them are moving higher out of the 7. NVIDIA is still down 23, but coming back. Unity down 50, AI down 52, Adobe down just 38 cents. It's coming back. We got Netflix up $3-something. IBM down $1.80. Meta up 150. That's a Magnificent 7. That's going higher. Vanik down 240, Home Depot down 260, Enphase down 530, Palantir down 32, Uber down 55, Coinbase down $10 to 240 at the moment. The Magnificent Sevens are showing positive moves here on most of them. The market is not necessarily playing along. That's what I'm seeing. We're down 70 on the Dow, not 170 or 270, just 70 points. 0.16 of a percentage point. I mean, it is a nothing burger. S&P down 8. NASDAQ is green. NASDAQ is green, kids. We're going higher on NASDAQ. 148. We have turned the corner. Interesting. All right. What else is going on here? Savage Wall Street. Boom! Bought back Unity. $35 covered calls. I sold them for $11. I bought them back for $3. Thank you very much. Easy money. Savage Wall Street. 315, 320. Savage Jan 2025. $35 strikes. Oh my. Beach Boy, dude, the Bagler's ambassador on a diplomatic mission taking candy from the gamblers. Hector Savage, how long did you hold these Unity 35s? How long did this take for you to pull this deal off? What a nice trade. $8 profit per contract. $800 a contract. Thank you. 5 times, $4,000. Thank you very much. That's how you pay for 5-star accommodations in Tahoe. That's how you book a nice holiday to Hawaii. That's how you replace your appliances in your kitchen. That's how you knock off credit card debt in big chunks. This is how it's done. Way to go. There's a reason Savage doesn't work full-time anymore for anybody else. He works when he wants to work for who he wants to work on a one-on-one consulting basis. A nice job, Beach Boy Savage. Yes. There you go. Dow's down 44. We're about to go green here. We're coming on all over the place. We're down 5 on the S&P 500. We're going to go green. We're up 18 on the NASDAQ. The Dow is down 39 points. We're coming on right now. 714 on Sofi. We're coming up again on Sofi. We're down 8 cents on GameStop. That's all we're down. We're going to go green there. Uber only down 48 cents. It wants to go green. NVIDIA down $20. It's coming back on, believe it or not. 888. We're unchanged on Spire. AI down only 32 cents, 30.05. We're going green. We got Qs are up. Spider's only down 45 cents. Apple up 265. Enphase down 479. AMD down just 12 cents. We're about to go green there. Adobe is green, up 112. Netflix up 395. Tesla's coming back, down 270. It got down to 165. Now pushing 167 now. Matterport down 5 cents. Smart Rent down a penny. We got Unity down 35. Google is up 295. Moderna down 188. Cisco down just 32 cents. Pfizer down 16. IBM down 177. HPQ down 30. Microsoft up $11. 426. Annihilating their former 52-week high. Annihilating it. Really running here. Very good. Amazon up 228. Home Depot is down 206. Vanek is only down 235. Goldman down 293. Boeing is up $1. Meta is up $2. That's Facebook. Target down 250. JP Morgan $1.64 lower. Costco up 114. Walmart down a dime here. We're going higher. This market's coming around. Definitely improving. 716 on your Sofi. 760. Here we go. What was I telling you? What did I say? Did you put the knee emojis out there? What happened? So you guys did the knee emojis, and then what happened? You arguing with the Knights of Knee? Are you folks actually arguing with the Knights of Knee? Come on. You can't be serious. You just can't be serious. Anyway, there you go. Savage, and I just rolled 10 Unity $30 cash secured puts expiring 2025, which I got 775 for to January 26, 28 strikes, and I got 55 cents each. More, got $2,000 back in cash and took an $1,100 more in premium. That was easy. How about that one? Savage of Wall Street. I like that Unity. Great move. Savage. Hector sold them in late December on some run. Stock was at 35. Since my average is 24, I was totally okay selling Unity at 35 and taking an 1,100 profit. But today it's a gift. Now I can sell 30s for January. IR Aaron. Here's some late neat. I'm a few minutes behind on the broadcast. Cody, Spiders will go green sooner up as well. Who has 2 thumbs and said this would happen? Cody, but it was totally the knees. No question. It was neat emojis that made all this happen. I mean, look at this market. Goodness gracious. 717 on Sofi. We're still down 21 cents, but we come back 14 cents now. We were down 35. Now we're down just 21. Sofi coming on relentlessly. 20 million volume, and there's nothing for sale. There's a drought of stock. Between here and 730, nothing. I doubt there's anything available. Very few shares. Giddy up. The knee emojis. 1480 on GameStop, down 6 cents. That's it. We're going green on GameStop any moment. AI down 33 cents. That's all. Yes, kids, that's what's happening here. AMD down 28 cents. We're coming back. Who else is coming on here? Unity down just 36 cents now. Google is green, 296. Cisco down 30. Pfizer down 17. HBQ down 33. They're going to go green. They'll go green the way this is going. All right, kids, welcome to the party, pals. It's nice to have you here. Down 28 on the Dow. That's it, 28. We're down 5 on S&P. We're up 20 points on NASDAQ now. Okay, let's see. Savage of Wall Street on my Unity cash secured puts. Worst case scenario, I buy Unity at $21 in 2026. I can average down, laugh out loud. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it. I can roll my puts if they don't work for me. Exactly. You win whether it goes up or down. It doesn't matter. You make money anyway. Take money from the gamblers on these premiums. They're being handed to you. Deep value the options. Neat. There you go, right there. Even more respect for the Knights of Neat. There you go. Down 22 on the Dow. Down 19 on the Dow. The Dow is about to go green. We're down 5 points on S&P. We're about to go green here, maybe on all the indexes. Interesting, 716, 717 on SoFi right now. Volume on SoFi is 20,470,000, and we're at 717 a share. Watching that closely. GameStop down 9, Rocket Lab down 8, Uber down 49 cents, Spire up 2. Yes, we're going to see waves. I think we go up 3 steps, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 2, down 1, up 3, down 1. We're going to see this kind of step pattern here. So it's coming into this market. It's a step pattern of buying that is coming through here to push everything positive. The selling wasn't there. The wave of selling stopped. It dried out 20 minutes ago. Just stopped. Now the nibblers are coming in going, it's not coming in anymore. I think bargain hunting now. I'm buying at the lows. I'm picking this off. I think that's what's happening. I've seen it a few times. What can I say? Giddy up, kids. Thank you all. 717 on SoFi. 717 on SoFi. I'm at the 2 hour mark. I'm on longer than 2 hours today. What am I doing? Guys, I hope you had some fun today. I hope you're having fun with these markets and you're making some dough. 306 thumbs ups also have come into this channel. Boy, are you guys great. Thank you so very much. This is good stuff, man. I love this. I'll send the hearts out to you for sure. Thank you all very much for this support. Happy times all around. Party Central. Make nothing but money today, kids. Thank you for those of you taking these classes. If you have any questions on them, just let me know. We'll get you figured out, and we'll get you on the right path. We'll turn you into prolific option writers, and you will steal legally all kinds of money from unsuspecting gamblers out there who don't know what they're doing. They deserve to lose money if they don't know what they're doing. It's kind of, goes hand in hand, It's the way it plays. Thank you all for all your support today. Super chats, becoming members, upgrading your membership of this channel. It's fantastic. Thank you all for all of your wonderful support, comments, everything. It is very appreciative, very appreciated. Thank you all for everything. I'll be on. You never know with the next video. I might do a short at any time. We'll see anything that you need to know. We'll let you in on it. In the meantime, we'll keep pounding away. Keep an eye on these markets like you are. Make your dough. Get richer. And join me tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock if you're a Gold Bagel member, or 8:30 if you're not. And we'll talk about how you can make perhaps a whole bunch more money tomorrow too. Why not? Every day we look to compound the monies here. Thank you. Menu number 5. Thank you. Let's have a good one, everybody. JR, Unger's fun today. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you, JR. Thank you, Mandu. Deep Value, Savage. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, IR Aaron. Juan. Thank you, Beach Boy. Hector, who else has been here? Dude, Nico, Melvin, Judge, Zed Estate, Splair, John Anderson, Luke, TJ, Larry Titus, Hector, who else? Corinne, Big E, Dean, Richard Carlin, of course, Honeybee, thank you. All of you, the Big T, James Barnaby Fishing, Honeybee, there again. All these names I've been looking at all day today. Thank you, all of you, for your comments, being part of this group, being part of my family here, having all kinds of fun. It's always a pleasure being with you guys. Keep me posted on how you're doing, and we'll keep you alerted on any breaking news. We'll see you tomorrow, for sure, from Palm Desert, California. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.